Superman is a character that represents hope, the best of humanity, and everything that should stand for good. In the DCEU, we got a darker version of Superman, but the character has always been more of a positive character, and this comic represents everything that Superman stands for. So the comic starts out with Superman walking into a park full of residents from Metropolis. One of them says that he shouldn't be here. A woman says that there's children playing here, and if that trouble shows up, with Superman cutting in, saying that there won't be, but the woman asks how can he know that? What they're basically saying is that sure, he protects them, but the level of damage that happens around him because of his protection also hurts innocent people, and that it can happen anytime, and that's why they compare him or pretty much call him a gun. Clark walks over to a bench where Lois Lane is sitting and starts talking. Lois basically says that he could have defended himself back there with everything that he's done, how many weapons he's taken away, and how many lives he's saved. But Lois, being Lois, sees that there's something wrong, and she asks him if he's not sure that they are wrong, and he agrees, saying that no, I'm not. Basically implying that he thinks the people back there were right, but Clark later on wakes up in the middle of the night in a hurry, causing Lois to wake up. She asks him what's wrong, and that's when you see his bruised face. That's when the comic moves to show a kid named William with a black eye being tended to by his mom. He asks why his dad hates him, and his mom tries to comfort him, saying that his dad just gets upset with them sometimes. But William says that he hits his mom, and she tries to defend the dad by saying it's just complicated, but William says that it's gonna be okay because Superman is gonna make it okay. Then it shows Clark walking down the road as Superman, waving at people when he sees his symbol on a sort of flag outside a house, and William looks like he's in some dark place like a cellar or a basement as he calls out to Superman. The last son of Krypton hears him and finds William, seeing his bruised face, as the kid asks, does your dad beat you too? And he can't believe what he's seeing. But the dad appears at the top of the stairs, yelling and demanding what he's doing here and saying that he has no right, but Superman angrily walks up the stairs to confront the dad while monologuing that he could have torn him apart with his bare hands. Then it shows Superman afterwards at the police station saying that the dad beat them, with Lois saying for no reason, and the Man of Steel says that there is no reason ever. But then a female police officer shows up saying that they've contacted Child Protective Services and are going to charge the father. Superman asks what happens when he gets out, and the officer tells them that a restraining order would be best, but they don't really have control over that. However, he looks at the dad and says, maybe not, but I do, and then Superman gives William a phone number saying that he wants him to call or leave a message once a day for as long as he wants, but to make sure to do it every day, because if there's ever a day where he doesn't hear from him, then there will be consequences, as he looks at the dad. Then the female officer thanks the Man of Steel, saying that the situation needed him to get to the bottom of it, but he says no, it didn't. But as Superman walks out the door, the comic ends when he tells them all it needed was someone, anyone with a pair of eyes, a voice, a phone, and 10 cents worth of compassion.